Among all the 300 plus anime series I have watched, there are only a few which are totally twisted. For example, Mysterious Girlfriend X. Most high school boys dream of having a girlfriend, and that's also true for the MC of this anime, but his life takes a bizarre turn when he meets a mysterious transfer student, and the two form an unusual bond involving saliva. Yep, you heard that right. The plot is so twisted that many of you might already be excited or disgusted. But believe it or not, it's actually good. The show takes itself very seriously. Every character has a vibe to them, and the mysterious girlfriend we see here has a type of character you won't find in any other anime. I mean, there aren't many anime girls carrying around scissors under their skirt, right? What makes it truly stand out is how it commits to the idea. There's no attempt to normalize the drool connection. It fully embraces the oddity and turns it into the emotional core of the story. Instead of being fan service heavy or trashy, the series treats the weirdness almost tenderly, building a slow and surprisingly wholesome romance. It feels intimate, yet strange at the same time, making it one of the most unique takes on a high school love story. Not gonna lie, I did enjoy it. And the soundtrack is also top tier. I recommend checking it out. It's got a weird vibe. And this is nothing compared to the upcoming weirdness you're about to see. Next one is Uzumaki, and you might already know about this, but it has to be on this list, right? In case you don't know, this is a horror anime that got quite popular recently, only because of how twisted it was. Not just the vibe, it was literally twisted. A village cursed with spirals, everything turning into spirals, people dying in the most horrifying ways. It is very uncomfortable to watch. The first episode got a lot of attention due to the animation quality, while the second and later episodes got attention for not being able to maintain that quality. The show only has 4 episodes, but honestly, I don't think you need to watch them, because you won't be glad after watching. I think reading the manga is a better choice. You can check out the first episode to experience the twisted plot, but don't you dare touch episodes 2, 3, and 4, or you'll regret it. Instead, you can watch the next anime, Welcome to NHK. In this anime, a 22-year-old shut-in, aka Hikikomori, becomes convinced that a mysterious organization called the NHK is behind his misery, manipulating society to create more outcasts like him. This series is weird because it blurs the line between comedy, paranoia, and raw social commentary. The main character's delusions mix with everyday struggles, creating moments that are both hilarious and deeply uncomfortable. It's unsettling, relatable, and bizarre all at once. It's kind of old, but it still doesn't feel cliche at all. What makes it stand out is how it tackles real issues like loneliness, addiction, and anxiety, but through such a surreal, conspiracy-driven lens that you're never sure if you should laugh or panic. It's a rare anime that feels absurd, yet uncomfortably real, which is exactly why it sticks with you. You should give it a try. The next one, unlike this, is one of the more recent anime. That time, I reincarnated as a vending machine, and the plot is literally what it sounds like. A man dies and gets reincarnated as a vending machine, stuck in a fantasy world. I mean, if this doesn't sound absurd to you, then I don't know what does. Isekai has given us reincarnations as slimes, swords, and even smartphones, but a literal vending machine? That's peak weird. The protagonist can't move or talk normally, yet somehow the show even got a season 2. I mean, who is even funding this? Obviously, I haven't watched the whole series, so I won't tell you if you should watch it or not. Moving on to the next one, that is Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. In this anime, a pessimistic teacher constantly tries to end his life, while his eccentric class of students reflects exaggerated versions of modern society's flaws. This is totally unique and has a different kind of vibe. It has gag humor, but sometimes it feels heavy. On the surface, it looks like dark comedy, but the way it satirizes everything from culture to human behavior makes it far weirder than your average gag anime. Each episode feels like a mix of philosophy lecture, sketch comedy, and existential crisis. Its unique art style and deadpan delivery make it unforgettable. The show takes dark, taboo themes and flips them into absurd classroom lessons, leaving you wondering if you should laugh or question life itself. Weird, witty, and one of a kind. I'd say you should watch it, but don't expect lighthearted comedy from it. Though it's a little heavy, it's nowhere near the next one, Flowers of Evil. This anime is so heavy that you won't feel like watching it. A high school student's ordinary life spirals out of control after a strange encounter with a classmate, leading to a disturbing chain of events. Unlike most weird anime that lean funny, Flowers of Evil is unsettling. Its weirdness lies in atmosphere, characters, and the heavy use of rotoscope animation, which makes every movement uncanny. Watching it feels uncomfortable in a deliberate way. The story explores obsession, shame, and psychological tension without holding back. It's not for everyone, but that's what makes it stand out. It's the kind of anime that gets stuck in your head. Not because of flashy fights, but because it feels so unnervingly real. I won't say it's a good watch, but it is something. Moving on to the next one, which is not just something, it's genius. I'm talking about Tatami Galaxy. It probably has just 10 episodes, and you must not miss them. Even if you feel like dropping it midway, don't. Wait for the last episode, and you'll be glad you watched it. Its plot is weird, or should I say unseen. It's one of those life-changing anime which are extremely rare. A college student relives his campus years in multiple parallel realities, each version shaped by the choices he makes. What makes it weird is how personal it feels despite being abstract. The protagonist's endless cycles mirror the anxiety of wasted youth, but told in a style so eccentric it becomes mesmerizing. It's bizarre, yes, but also genius storytelling. I won't say much, just watch it if you haven't. Same goes for the next one. Man, I don't know why people sleep on this show. The Monogatari series, once you get into it, you'll love it. I think many people don't watch it because they try to watch it in the wrong order. Here's the correct watch order. Please follow this. This is the only vampire anime that's actually great. A high school boy encounters oddities and supernatural beings while helping people around him, leading to strange, often cryptic experiences. The direction and creativity are on the next level. There's definitely fan service, but that just adds to the anime's vibe. In this whole list, this one's at the top for me. It bends narrative structure, breaks the fourth wall, and plays with visual symbolism in ways few anime attempts. It feels like a puzzle where every piece is stylishly weird. The charm is in how it makes ordinary conversations feel extraordinary. The weird camera angles, strange metaphors, and wordplay create an atmosphere unlike anything else in anime. It's definitely a masterpiece, just don't watch it in release order. Again, here's the correct watch order. Go and drop everything else, just watch this. Now it's time for the final anime of this list. And how can this list end without JoJo? Yep, I'm talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Whether you've watched it or not, you must have heard about it. Well, it's worth checking out for sure. It's a multi-generational saga following the Joestar family as they face increasingly strange and flamboyant enemies across time. JoJo is the very definition of bizarre. From flamboyant poses to surreal powers, every arc pushes creativity into the absurd. It's campy, stylish, and endlessly unpredictable. It's well known for its weirdness. It's literally its identity. On top of that, the action and adventure are worth checking out too. You'll definitely love it. And that brings us to the end of this video. Subscribe if you don't want to miss my anime-related videos. Click on the video on the left to watch how Takopi's opening spoiled everything. See you soon. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching.